How to make a man want you subconsciously. Do you know there are subconscious methods that may make a man completely attached to you? Forget the misunderstanding that it's all about being a dazzling beauty. We're talking about basic, yet mind-blowing moves that may drive a guy crazy. And guess what? It's not only about your beauty or looks. It's all about how you groove and the feelings you arouse in him for you. In this video, we've put together the ultimate playbook with the top 7 secrets to make him unconsciously desire you. These suggestions might be your hidden arsenal for keeping him indisputably hooked by you and your essence. Women who are aware of this have a significant advantage over other women. Stick around and watch this video all the way through if you want him to never get enough of you, even if you are in a long-distance relationship and you never know, you could just open the door to a never-ending romance. 1. Build emotional connection. While physical attractiveness is important in every relationship, developing an emotional connection is needed in order for him to become fascinated with you and only you. Emotional connection may help him feel seen, heard, and understood, establishing security and trust. Here are a few suggestions for establishing an emotional connection with a man, both in person and via text. Actively listen and ask questions. When he discusses his views and feelings, actively listens and demonstrates empathy. In order to better understand him and demonstrate your care, ask questions. Be honest and vulnerable. Share your own views and feelings, even if they are uncomfortable. Being vulnerable might help you connect on a deeper level. Create shared experiences. Whether it's trying a new hobby or traveling, doing things together may help you develop shared memories and improve your emotional connection. Use thoughtful gestures. Small gestures such as sending a nice note or a surprise gift can demonstrate that you care and are thinking of him. Communicate regularly. Regular contact, whether by text, phone calls, or in person, may help preserve the emotional connection and expand your bond. Remember that developing an emotional connection takes time and work, but it may make him obsessed with you and only you. Use these strategies to form a deep emotional relationship, both in person and over text. 2. Use subtle psychological triggers. Subtle psychological triggers may be very effective in making a man want you subconsciously. These triggers operate by reaching into a man's subconscious, causing him to sense an unspoken connection to you. So here are some of the most powerful psychological triggers. Show him that other people think you're desirable. Humans are often influenced by what they see other people doing. So if he notices other people showing interest in you, he'll be more likely to be connected to you as well. Scarcity. Make yourself scarce and in high demand. If he believes he could lose the chance to be with you, he is more likely to become infatuated with you. Give him what he wants, and he'll be more inclined to get fascinated with you in return. This might range from a tiny gift to an act of kindness. Remember that, while these psychological triggers can be quite powerful, they should be utilized less. Using them too frequently or in excess might come across as manipulative, which can harm your relationship in the long term. 3. Long-distance obsession. Distance may put a strain on any relationship, but it doesn't have to be the end of a deep obsession. You can keep your partner completely captivated with you no matter how far away you are if you use the appropriate strategies. Here are some techniques to make him fall in love with you long distance. Keep communication strong. Communication is essential in every relationship, especially long-distance ones. Maintain regular contact and let him know you're thinking about him. Use video calls. Seeing one another's faces may strengthen relationships and bring you closer together. Schedule regular video conversations to keep the bond strong. Send meaningful gifts. Show him you care by surprising him with thoughtful gifts. It doesn't have to be something lavish, but the notion will make him feel special. Plan your visits. Having something to look forward to might help to sustain the passion. Make plans for visits ahead of time, and make the most of your time together when you're reunited. You can keep the desire alive even if you're thousands of miles away using these tactics. 4. Let him show his generosity. Do you want your partner to spoil you? Who wouldn't? There's good news. There are psychological strategies you may employ to release his generosity and make him go above and beyond to spoil you, resulting in a significantly obsessive bond. It's important to recognize that men want to feel wanted, acknowledged, and respected. Tell him how much you value him and his efforts. He will be driven to accomplish more for you if you show him your admiration. Following that, be specific about what you desire. Tell him what brings you joy and what you require from him. Men want to know exactly what their job is in a relationship, and when they can match your expectations, they feel good about themselves. Giving him the opportunity to take care of you is another method to unleash his generosity. Allow him to cook for you, assist you with a project, or massage you. He will want to do it more often after he realizes how much pleasure he offers you. Finally, remember to reciprocate. Demonstrate your generosity and kindness as well. Being in a relationship is a two-way street, and when both parties feel valued and cared for, the bond gets stronger. Use these psychological strategies to make him generous and spoil you. This will result in a profoundly infatuated relationship with your man and make him desire you subconsciously. 5. Reignite the spark. Relationships may have ups and downs, and it is not unusual for the spark to fade. But that doesn't mean everything is gone. You can rekindle the spark and make him fall in love with you again with a little effort. Reintroducing the elements that made your relationship fascinating in the beginning is one approach to rekindling the flame. Consider those things that brought you together in the beginning. Was it trying new things together, lengthy hikes, or unplanned adventures? Whatever it was, try to recreate those moments and relive the thrill. Another technique to rekindle the flame is to communicate with the person you love freely and honestly. Don't be afraid to talk about what's been troubling you or what you miss about your relationship. When you're open and honest, it indicates that you care about the connection and are prepared to work through any problems that emerge. Finally, don't underestimate the power of physical contact. Touch may help you reconnect with the one you love and revive the desire. Simple gestures like holding hands, embracing, or kissing might help him fall back in love with you. 6. Create a memorable connection. Building a solid connection with a man might be the key to getting him completely smitten with you. To do this, you must leave an indelible impression on him. Here are a few tips for making a lasting impression. Be honest. Being genuine is essential for making a true relationship. Don't pretend to be someone you're not merely to impress him. Be yourself. Show your interest. Demonstrate a genuine interest in his life, hobbies, and passions. This makes him feel seen, heard, and valued. Be present. When you're with someone, be really present in the moment. Distractions, such as checking your phone or gazing around the room, should be avoided. Make memories. Do something memorable together, such as taking a cooking lesson or spending weekend together. These shared experiences will cement your relationship with one another. By following these suggestions, you may make a lasting impression on a man who wants you subconsciously. This will cause him to become completely infatuated with you, and he will want to spend more and more time with you. 7. Share secrets with him. One of the greatest ways to build a sense of closeness and intimacy with him is to share secrets about yourself. Telling him secrets suggests that you trust him, which instinctively encourages him to reciprocate and trust you back. He'll believe that if you're comfortable discussing secrets with him, he should be able to share secrets with you. It doesn't even have to be a secret at all. Simply talking about yourself and disclosing some aspects of who you are will contribute to cultivating this bond. Remember to be cautious when using this method. Right from the start, information overload might have bad consequences and do the opposite of what you're hoping for. Try telling him more about yourself, especially if you've just met him. Tell him what you enjoy, what you don't like, where you're from, and the fundamentals. Remember to give him enough room to tell you the same things. Well, now you know how to make a man want you subconsciously. Hope the video helped. Thanks for watching.